Oh shit, like she's getting restless.
Are we live? Oh yes,
Yes.
sorry.
Hi, Vani, we are live.
Hi, Web, how are you? How are you doing?
I am good. I have my uh, dog in my hand, but like she is feeling very uneasy, so I don't know how we'll be able to pull this off. But yes, here we are. How are you doing, dude? Like, how? What kind of a day did you have? I had a very interesting day.
I had an interesting day as well. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
not better than yours, definitely.
Like I don't think आज किसी का भी मेरे वाले से better हो सकता है. Just making sure that we are public now. One second. The video is like yeah, we are public.
Yeah.
So
I'm s-
yeah, guys, we also have a special guest with us for the episode. Like I'm just going to reveal the guest for the episode. This is Dobby. Dobby, can you say hi to everyone? Dobby? Dobby?
yeah.
Oh, she's looking directly in the camera.
Oh, she's so cute. Are you making her? Are you trying to make her lick you?
Yeah. No, does like उसको थोड़ा ऐसे guide करना पड़ता है. Yeah. So yes, guys, I had a great day. The morning started with talking to ऐसे एक कोई बंदा है उसका ऐसे शो है कैसे पता नहीं आपने देखा ऐसे एमी के लिए नॉमिनेटेड है बेस्ट शो के लिए. I'll show you the image if I can. One second, guys. मैं अभी वानी को दिखा रहा था. वानी has the access to see the videos also before anyone else. So Vani knows what is up. One second, guys. I'll show you. So this happened today, guys. I'm very happy that like आज हमने ये किया. This is like I was मेरे को ज्यादा खुशी इस चीज की हो रही थी कि चलचित्र के फैंस कितने खुश होंगे ये देख के because everyone was rooting for this to happen and this finally happened. And इसके बारे में मैं एक डिटेल स्ट्रीम करने वाला हूँ आज मेरे चैनल पे रात को. तो जैसे ही हमारा आज ये खत्म होगा मैं एक जैसे हमने जगजीत सिंह के म्यूजिक के साथ एक किया था दिस विल बी द अदर वन जहाँ पे आज टेक्नो म्यूजिक बजा के हम करेंगे. सो यस दिस हैपेंड. एंड हाँ तो वानी आप अपने दिन के बारे में बता रहे थे.
Yeah, it was okay. It was wonderful.
या सो what are we reading today, Vani?
So I came across this story by Amber Sparks, The Janitor in Space. It's about a woman um, who works on a space station. शायद I mean I just skimmed through it. She works somewhere in the space and उसका काम है उस स्टेशन को clean रखना, सफाई रखना. And it's just about her and how she reached there and got the job of the janitor and so on and so forth.
ठीक है. So I'll share my screen and let's read it. But will you take the lead because I also have Dobby in my hand and like she's
Sure,
misbehaving.
sure, sure. Why not?
So one second. Okay. The janitor. This is the one, no?
Yeah.
Guys, can you see us? Can you see everything? Please say that you can. One second. ठीक है. So this is what we are reading, guys. And yeah, the janitor in space. So Vani, you take the lead. अगर मैं क्लास में ध्यान नहीं दूँ तो मेरे को डांटना मत.
I am not certain how this story is going to be because
Okay.
I
You have
just.
क्या?
Sorry?
You haven't read the story क्या?
I've just skimmed through it. That's
Okay.
why I sent it to you because you're a better judge of sci fi than I am.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's take the risk. कोई बात नहीं guys. Yeah, ले सकते हैं risk.
Cool. So it was published in 2014, and the story has also won some award. I don't remember the name of the award, but here it is. The Janitor in Space by Amber Sparks. The janitor makes her way through the hallway with purpose, suctioning space dust and human debris from crevices of the space station. She is good at her job. She can push off from the walls in a steady trajectory without even looking. Her eyes are always on the windows and the impossibly bright stars beyond. The astronauts are good but unclean, thinks the space janitor, like the astronaut who left liquid salt floating in the little globs all over the kitchen today, like the lady astronauts who leave bloody tampons unsecured and spill bits of powder into the air, like the male astronauts who leave their dirty underwear drifting around their cabin molecules. They're worn through tube socks smelling of cheese and old syrup, and the dead skin flakes. So many flakes, she wonders how any skin could be left to wrap all that muscle and bone. Of course, she rarely sees the astronauts, so while she assumes they still have skin, it is entirely possible they have shed their skin entirely and that they have, like strange insects, exchanged their soft outside layers for hard, black, shining exoskeletons instead. So, abhi tak, we have just realized what she does. She makes sure that the hallways and her surroundings are clean, etc., etc. And then she also has some issues with the astronauts that they are good, but they are unclean. And because she does not see them often now, she's imagining how, because she sees them rarely, she's just imagining, she's just assuming, do they even have skin now? Or maybe they have shed it and have become like insects, etc., etc. So she almost never sees anyone except the night watchman, who is an elderly mute and who spends most of the night watching porn in the security office. So there's no difference on the space station or wherever this place is and the Earth. The night, the watchman is spending time watching something in the security office. She wouldn't say anything though. She wouldn't even know what to say, who to say it to. She supposes the astronauts watch porn too. Or maybe not. Good people don't watch such things, she remembers from her time on Earth. The janitor knows that being good is not the same thing as being clean. She, for instance, is very clean, but she is not very good. She is still traveling on her way toward that. She told her pastor that she was coming up here to be closer to God, but really she just wanted to get away from Earth. She was tired of waiting to be recognized, waiting for someone to hear her name and turn, eyes too big, full of questions and sideshow curiosity.
Hmm.
People will think you are prideful wanting to go up in space, her only friend said. He worked in the state owned liquor store where she bought a case of Miller Lite every Tuesday morning after her shift at the hospital ended. She always worked nights, fewer waking bodies around, less human chaos. She never much liked talking. And after the close crowds of the jail, she liked to be far from hum and buzz. The space station staff liked her when they interviewed her. She seemed polite and quiet and incurious. That was important. One of the astronauts, a bearded Russian with kind eyes, asked her a question. Will you be lonely in space? She looked at the faint lines scrawled around his eyes and forehead, and she supposed he had a family somewhere, maybe small children. Yes, she said, but I have always been lonely. The astronaut nodded, and she could see he understood. She could see his aquiline profile as he turned to someone off screen, and she knew she would get the job. The astronauts occasionally get up during the night, and the janitor tries then to be a shadow. A grey bird, she ducks out of sight, floats to the ceiling in rooms where they wander, terrified they will appear different during the artificial night of space. Sure, she too will be different. Sure, that starlight will strip away the years, will fall upon a 13-year-old girl alone on a dirt road, a bruise on her face, and the mop clenched painfully in her broken fist. The things, the nightmare things fear could claim you for. The dark hurts in the veins, the heart deep hurts in the buried parts of the body, the faces that chase her even now, even in the farthest fields of space where nothing grows, nothing whispers, nothing lives or dies but the first things that ever got made in the universe. She isn't sure whether she believes in God or not, though she always told her pastor she did. She isn't sure any woman ought to believe in God. In the lockup, most of the women did not. They were on her side, they said. They said the name of God and the name of certain men and spat, teeth pressed together in a kind of crooked inward anger. She learned to push a mop and broom in prison, learned to be useful. It was a good thing to be of some use in this world, or she revised in this universe. It was hard sometimes to get used to this new way of thinking, to bobbling around the earth like a second moon. She felt free, free of all the accumulated debris of a lifetime in sin and sacrifice, free of the burden of people for the first time in her old flat life. She felt small and bright and diamond hard, a little star in the firmament. So I think the janitor, abhi tak, like she spent time in the prison, and she's also worked in a hospital as well before she moved to this space to work as the janitor. Have you followed abhi tak?
हाँ मतलब मोटा मोटा yeah.
I mean, so I think because it gets very lonely in space, she's having such thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she has nobody to talk to, so she just keeps on overthinking stuff.
या एक मूवी के बारे में बताऊंगा इनमें मोस्टली सारी स्पेस मूवीज सैड एस्ट्रोनॉट्स के बारे में ही होती हैं, लाइक पीपल हु आर अलोन इन द देयर इज अ टर्म फॉर इट आल्सो. एक ऐसी यूट्यूबर ने बनाया था सैड एस्ट्रोनॉट, लाइक उसने ऐसा कुछ तो एक वर्ड बना था. And there's this Andrei Tarkovsky film that we'll talk about after this, but abhi ke liye let's carry on. Yeah.
The light was so bright here, always, despite the darkness of the spaces in between. The fluorescence scattered throughout the station, the milky white light of the nebulae, the twinkling reds and greens and yellows of the instrument panels, the soft blue glow of the earth over her shoulder. It was comforting. Like a street on earth at Christmas time, a sleepy rainbow glow over these travelers straying so far from home. Light of my life, he sang to her while he had her on his knee. She was just a baby, broad-faced and raw. And if nobody ever loved you, it was easy for somebody to tell you such pretty things. It was easy for you to sit by while they did such unpretty things. She suctions up drops of urine and thinks about how it felt to hold a gun, how that boy and girl never even looked at her face while she held it. She dropped it like a snake. It felt like a dishonest thing, something so solid but really a dirty hollow pair of barrels. He laughed at her and picked it up like he was made to hold it. His hands slid all over that steel and wood just like they did all over her. She scrubs the fingerprints from the instrument panels, watches the lights flicker and dim. She wonders how many rags she'll go through, how many surfaces have to get clean before she can finally empty herself of the past. She doesn't know about metaphors, but she knows that even the smallest human vessel has boundless storage for sorrow. Was there a right way to take in so much sorrow it burnt clean through the lungs and heart? Was there a right way to atone? There is, she thinks, a good kind of atonement in hard and honest work. And so each night she suctions, sweeps, mops, waxes, shakes out rugs, cleans and stocks the bathroom, launders and changes the bedding, collects and disposes of trash, replaces lights, polishes the smooth metal and washes the walls and ceilings. She cleans lint, dust, oil and grease from their machines, cleans the glassware and lab equipment, soaps down sinks and sterilizes microscopes. She refills and labels tubes and bottles in her careful, neat handwriting. She keeps the station clean and shiny as the future. She feels at home beyond the skies. She lied and said she came here to be close to God, but she feels further away from Him than ever. God was everywhere in the fields and farms of her childhood. God was in everybody's lips and in their books and on their walls. God was the fire and the twisted face and the crippled up preacher. God rose from the steam of the fields, crystallized in the oil puddles at the service station, was the cold stones in the neighbor's pond after his boy died of polio. God was the iron lung around those family farms, squeezing, squeezing, and everybody dying inside. She feels happiest near the deep green shadows pooled in the corners of the station, listening to the low hum against the endless silence of the stars. This feels safer than God. It feels honest. It feels removed from any human notion of heaven. One night, she and the watchman are playing blackjack on his laptop when the bearded Russian comes floating around the corner, pajama bottoms trailing and sleep crusted eyes nearly shut. She and the watchman push back into the shadows, close the computer, try hard to be invisible. But the Russian doesn't even look their way. He glides past them to the wide wall of windows and puts his face to the glass like a child. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Gdevy, he murmurs.
Yeah. Oh shit, ये गलती से ये डॉबी ने किया था. I'm so sorry.
I'll just finish it. And she doesn't know what the words mean, but she understands. The pastor once said death was the gift of a wise God, and she wondered whether he really believed that. To her, death seems the opposite of wisdom, the opposite of mystery, the opposite of being out here in this vast, wondrous place. Death is the opposite of lonely, and lonely is the only thing the janitor owns. It is the only thing that is hers, and that makes it beautiful, out here among the cold and bright beginnings.
Hey, nice. I think the
This
length.
was quick.
This was quick. जी, क्या था ये, कैसी लगी आपको? Like I was giving you company. I'm sure like अच्छी थी, but
Did
like
you follow it? Did you even read it? Like, were you paying attention?
मैम ऐसे मत किया करो यार क्लास के बाद. Ask question तो मैं fail हो जाऊंगा. Because I like she is misbehaving so much right now. और अभी ऊपर ही नहीं आ रही देखो. Yeah, guys. So this is the reason why I wasn't able to read the story.
Did you pay thoda sa bhi attention to like
Dude,
mota mota?
there is this. तुम ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हो?
I'm looking for validation.
No, guys, आप लोगों ने ध्यान दिया, आप लोग भी बताओ ना. Vani's reading is one of the most cathartic things I have ever experienced. Validation चाहिए, बोलो और क्या चाहिए मैम आपको? इससे ज्यादा बड़ी validation क्या चाहिए आपको? This is the best advice someone can give, no? But dude, I loved it. नहीं, sorry, that would be a lie. For that मेरे को attention तो देनी चाहिए थी. But yeah, so आप बताओ like what happened in it? Like there was this janitor who was lonely. She was.
So it's about a janitor in this space, and she takes care of the cleanliness of the station or wherever they are based. And because it can get very lonely in this space because you don't have anybody to talk to, it's just her thoughts, like how she actually reached there. So she was in a prison. Wahan se she started working in a hospital. She just had one friend, and then she applied for a job at the station, and she got it because she was incurious, and that was really important. There were three things: she was polite, etc., something, and clean, and incurious, and that was an important quality to have, and therefore she got the job. And now she's at the space station, and there is just one person, the watchman, who is an elderly mute person.
Yeah.
And वो उसे company देता है वहां पर. And apart from that, she hardly sees the astronauts. And then you realize, because of her loneliness, she started thinking so many absurd thoughts which are entertaining but like really absurd. Like she just imagines that astronauts probably have shed their skin because it's been so long she hasn't seen them. Maybe वो insects की तरह बन गए हैं because they're living out in space. Then slowly हम उसके thoughts देख रहे हैं because she's lonely up there. She gets a lot of time to reflect, etc., etc. And she's just thinking she came here because she told her pastor that she wanted to be closer to God. But she was lying. And she's here and she feels even farther away from her. And this, I really liked it. I know you weren't like there, but
yeah, thank you so much for like not grilling me over it here.
but yeah, she just says ki she like, and because she like, I think it's she really works hard to keep everything clean and everything like perfect, because she had some perhaps guilt trip from like the previous life she lived on the earth. And she says that she came here to be closer to God. So this is what she told her pastor, but she isn't sure that she was lying or telling the truth. But towards the end, she says that she feels at home beyond the skies.
Hmm.
And she lied and she said that she came here to be close to God, but she feels even further away from Him than ever because God was everywhere in the fields and farms of her childhood. And then you just realize that perhaps if you are an atheist or something, um, God is like everywhere that you feel comfortable or recognize. For example, God was in her childhood and fields of her childhood on everybody's lips and in their books, etc., etc. So she just feels farther away from him, even though she told her pastor that she's going to be in space so that she can be closer to God. And then towards the end, I just like the fact that she's owning her loneliness. And she said, like, it is the only thing that is hers, this loneliness, because she's always been lonely in her life. And that makes it beautiful, even though, like, she doesn't have anybody here.
Hmm. This is so nice, dude. This reminds me of this short story I'd read by Murakami. It's about a janitor again, and
Yeah.
it's about a janitor who worked in a school, और रात के टाइम में वो एक स्कूल में होता है. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर, लाइक इफ समवन रिमेम्बर्स दिस डू टेल इन कमेंट्स. बट एक जैनिटर की मुराकामी की शॉर्ट स्टोरी है. मे बी इट्स इन द एलिफेंट वैनिशेस और समथिंग. और अगेन उसमें कैसे कुछ मिस्टिकल एलिमेंट है बिकॉज देयर माइट बी समवन देयर विद हिम इन द लाइक द स्कूल वाला स्पेस और माइट नॉट बी देयर. बट इट्स लाइक हिज लोनलीनेस और वो वहां पे रात को बहुत तेज. आई रिमेम्बर ना उसमें हवा चल रही होती है बहुत तेज एंड लाइक इट्स फ्रीकिंग हिम आउट. उसमें एक थोड़ा सा एक स्केरी वाला एंगल भी है, हॉरर एंगल भी है.
Yeah.
बट या हमने एक्चुअली आई डोंट नो हाउ मच हैव यू ऑब्जर्व्ड लाइक आई डोंट नो स्कूल में जैसे हैव यू ऑब्जर्व्ड द वर्कर्स व्हिच वर देयर इन योर स्कूल लाइक डू यू रिमेम्बर देम. डू यू
Yeah.
रिमेम्बर हमारे सूरज जी होते थे या लाइक जो भी लाइक ऐसे वो जो अटेंडेंस के वो लाते थे ना लाइक द
Just,
registers, yeah,
yeah.
dude. And so they used to like जब भी ये these when these people retired उनको ऐसे stage पे on their like 50th working anniversary like they were felicitated वगैरह. So I'm just thinking of those things now. I know like it's a big मतलब segue, but yeah. uh, तो इसमें like इसमें sci-fi element क्या था उसके अलावा like that it's just happening in space and उसको
Yeah,
लगता.
this is, yeah, I pointed it out to you as well.
हाँ नहीं, I'm just asking ऐसे कि मतलब ओके.
Yeah, that was the only sci-fi. I think it addresses how lonely people can get up in the space.
Yeah.
That's it.
एंड आंद्रे तारकोस्की की स्पेस वाली मूवी कौन सी है गाइस? सनशाइन तो डैनी बॉयल वाली है. गाइस प्लीज बताओ. मैं बहुत लॉस्ट हूँ आज. आंद्रे तारकोस्की की स्पेस मूवी मैंने हॉल में देखी थी बिकॉज इन बॉम्बे लाइक आई नो इट्स अ मूवी दैट केम आउट इन 60s और 70s बट मैटेडन में देखी थी. स्टॉकर, आई थिंक इट्स स्टॉकर और या मे बी दैट. सो हाँ, Saptarshi is right. This did Solaris. Thank you so much. No name hashtag too. Solaris, like this reminded me of the imagery that I had seen in Solaris. Because and Vani also recently saw Moon. So आपको ऐसे Moon के visuals कहीं ना कहीं like could you relate? मतलब Moon भी तो एक ऐसे इंसान की कहानी है ना. Moon में होता क्या है? I'd seen it a long time back. Like it's a story.
Moon is about this. So I don't remember the actor's name
Uh,
because I'm very good with names.
what's
Uh,
Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell.
yeah. So yeah, there's this actor and uska 3 years ka contract hai because somewhere in the future they've realized that there's this. I think they extract some metal. I don't remember that name as well, but we are using it for the energy and shiz in the future. And so उसका 3 years का contract है with the company जिसका काम है वो harvest करना and then sending it back to the on earth. And then 3 year के contract के end पे he's supposed to go home, but his health starts deteriorating. And
Oh,
he meets with an accident and he wakes up in the station जब भी he is okay. And then he realizes that there's this other person who died on that जो भी accident हुआ था. He's not dead, but there was some other. जो उसी की तरह दिखता है, and then you realize that they are clones of some other guy who is on Earth now. I just gave the spoilers if somebody hasn't seen it, but
I'm so
yeah,
sorry for the spoilers, but like you just made me curious to watch it again because
it's a beautiful movie. Like I really liked it.
Sam Rockwell is a great actor, dude. उसको अभी three,
Yeah,
yeah,
he is. I
Oscar.
saw him in what's that movie, Jojo Rabbit, and I really loved him. That's
Oh,
when I actually noticed him. Like I had seen him before, but like that is when I realized like
जोजो रैबिट का लास्ट वाला पार्ट आज मेरा मूड था जब when the Peter Gold thing ended ना मैं वो You Can Be Heroes वाला गाना बजा के वो कौन सा ऐसे स्टेप करता है ना वो कुछ तो ऐसे
yeah, he's so cute.
both of them are so cute dude like
I loved the like yeah.
do you remember that motu sa guy chotu sa
Yeah.
to I need a cuddle
I really loved that movie.
पता है
I
कहीं
don't know why.
स्टाइल होती है वो कहीं गलती से चल जाती है लास्ट में चल रहा था या
Yeah.
so I don't know man yeah अभी मेरा बॉम्बे का सामान वापस आ गया have we done a like
Yeah,
my book reveal episode since then have,
yeah.
have we done it
No, we haven't. You had said that you wanted to talk about it.
मेरे को कजान के ऊपर एक अलग से करना है because like एक दिन like I'll just keep reading stuff can I still do it right now because
Of course.
yeah so this is the book it's very motu और उस पे इतना
Have you read it?
yeah I've read it twice uh, मतलब I'm very proud it took first time when I read it it took me a year because मैंने 3-4 महीने बीच में नहीं पढ़ी थी and I was reading बीच बीच में काफी कम so I don't know man मैं बॉम्बे में survive नहीं कर पाता had I not read this book so जैसे this is Kazan himself कुछ पेजेस पे वानी देखो कुछ पेजेस पे उसके ऐसे फोटो भी है and you can see some underlined stuff here so I'll read what I have underlined every line in this and he was such a terrific writer dude holy shit so Dobby's licking the book okay so I have acquired contradictory reputations over the years, aloof and social, secretive but open faced, agreeable but cantankerous, concerned, indifferent, generous, cheap, given to unannounced appearances and to sudden disappearances. The reputation I'd rather not have picked up is for being a betrayer of trust. I haven't liked that. I believe it unjust. But there are reasons for it. Like many of you, I have worn the friendship mask. I have often looked friendlier than I feel. But then when I have what I sought, the mask would clatter to the ground and what I truly am would be revealed. From time to time, I do what no one is prepared for. Then someone is hurt or insulted or abandoned or simply puzzled. I let people come skin close until they trust me entirely and feel sure that I like them. But when the need is eased, the production opened, the seduction completed, I back away, suddenly come cool and remote. And then I've lured close, and those I have lured close don't know what happened. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, randomly, this is page number 606. And it just boggles my mind how can someone be so honest about their life जैसे एक और है but the mortality of the matter don't talk to me about that I've seen too much not to doubt conventional standards of morality I'm aware of general hypocrisy in our society one face another reality so I went all the way and opted for chaos and for pleasure. I took Barbara to Turkey. Okay, ये इसके ना मतलब और इसकी ना वैसे love life भी बहुत ही weird थी. So like he has written everything about his life. And now Vani is not paying attention. This is Vani's revenge.
No, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
No, we'll do a separate live on it. It's okay. Because there is too much fodder here and like I want to do justice to it. And the book like जो मैं आपको बता रहा था ना the reality is not what it seems. This is a book by Carlo Rovelli जिसका मेरे को नाम याद नहीं आ रहा था last time.
Yeah,
Remember ये मेरा नाम पता है?
yeah.
It's a book.
You were like ये नाम कहीं सुना है and everything and you couldn't remember. Yeah.
So he is like a physicist, and he is like a kya? He's a physicist, and he has written about like everything related to science. Sorry, this book is mostly about quantum gravity. So quantum gravity समझाने के लिए first he has talked about the evolution of things, relativity वगैरह. और मैं सब भूल गया हूँ मैंने काफी, but the good part is I have underlined shit so I can revise, and that is where the power of underlining things come. So ये हम पढ़ेंगे आराम से, बहुत कुछ करेंगे, बट आज गाइस थोड़ा रिलैक्स करते हैं. आज आज हमने काफी कुछ मचाया है आज, तो मतलब लाइक यू वुड से ना दिस इज अ लाइक थोड़ी सी तो अचीवमेंट है ना वानी है.
Yeah.
या वानी के शो पे भी अभी दो बहुत कूल लोग आने वाले हैं. वानी, वुड यू लाइक टू रिवील हु दे आर?
No, not yet until they come. No.
Yeah. Can you guess who are the next two guests on Vani's show? Okay, so let me give you a hint. There's no hint. Okay, let's see. Hmm.
Let's
कुछ
just like, let's just for now.
तो okay. So whom would you want to see in the book recommendation next? By the way, I also took a lot of book recommendations from Peter Gold, guys.
I was so happy about it. I was jumping. Like you showed me a part of that video and I was like,
Yeah. So
yay me.
he recommended books, he recommended podcasts, he recommended so many non-fiction books, and he recommended fiction separately, and then he recommended movies. He talked about his favorite. Okay, let's not give them spoilers. So, हाँ guys, यही था. But I'm glad we did this today, and like so sorry like if I did not pay attention to in the class today. Yeah, but like आज माफ कर सकते हो मेरे को. आज का like मतलब आज का मतलब like it can be like you can let this one pass, no?
Yeah, are you requesting me or are you telling me?
Telling you, dude.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
Telling you तो ऐसे होता है. So telling you मैं बोलता थोड़ी वैसे.
No, but it's completely fine. It's a
Yeah,
good day.
yeah, it's a good day. And books on toast, आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
We already have had books on toast on the channel, Deepak. Like, is he guessing the guests or is he asking us to invite them?
The books on toast people, guys.
Yeah.
So let me give you a hint. It's not J.K. Rowling. But वो भी होगा. अब तो तुम guys देखो. अभी तो तुम हमारा षड्यंत्र देखो. I don't even know what षड्यंत्र means. Guys, please tell what षड्यंत्र means. Dobby, do you know what षड्यंत्र means?
She's very cute. She's
भाई तुम्हारे ओल्ड एडवर्टाइजमेंट पे रिएक्शन का वीडियो अच्छा लगा. थैंक यू सो मच आशीष. वो हम वापस बनाएंगे और वीडियोस. या किसी को और कुछ बातें करनी है तो बताओ गाइस, नहीं तो हम चलते हैं. हमें और भी बहुत सारे करने हैं. स्ट्रीम्स करेंगे. एंड ओ षड्यंत्र मतलब एक जने ने कहा कॉन्स्पिरेसी, एक ने कहा स्ट्रैटेजी. व्हिच वन शुड वी गो विद? स्ट्रैटेजी साउंड्स नाइसर. मतलब I why would we make a conspiracy? I'm choosing. So from now on, guys, in this Orwellian universe, like I am saying, अब से षड्यंत्र का मतलब है strategy, even if it means conspiracy. I'm changing the rules.
Shariyantra is technically conspiracy, I think.
आज रुलाने की जिद ना करो.
Yeah, Shariyantra is conspiracy.
Shit. But guys, we are changing the rules now.
We conspire to.
No, we strategize too. We don't conspire. Flat earthers. Any flat earthers in the house, give us a shout out. And then please subscribe the channel.
Yeah.
We should like pull this like a prank someday, like live stream 25th episodes special, like streaming with flat earthers, something like that. कुछ करना चाहिए sir.
We should get some flat earthers, maybe. We got Peter Gold.
अब तो तुम बताओ मतलब कि because किसको लाना है? Flat earthers को लाएंगे and we'll grill them. We'll be like two news reporters
Can I
and
be the fly on the wall? That's it. Fly on the screen.
no why like क्यों मतलब you just want to observe मैं क्या मेरे को डॉबी को संभालना है dude.
Nice.
So Saptarshi Singh, please ask Vani about Great Expectations.
What about it?
I think it's a book.
Yeah,
What?
it's a book by Charles Dickens.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about it, dude?
Oh, man, it's a good book. Like, it's actually about Jitna Mujhe Yaad, because I read it a long time ago. Jitna Mujhe Yaad, it's about a kid who lives with his sister and her husband. You know what? Like, there's this scene in okay, no. There's a scene in Fatur, the movie, which had Katrina Kaif, her red hair, and Aditya Roy Kapoor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, if I'm not wrong, when he was a child, वो एक convict के लिए, like अजय देवगन के लिए सब मतलब खाना चुरा अपने घर से लेकर आते हैं, something like that. So there's a similar scene in like Great Expectations. So I'm not certain if Fitur was related to Great Expectations or whatever, but there's a similar scene in Great Expectations with the protagonist.
Vani, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
The बहुत simple question. Vani, can I ask you something? Okay. How much of Shakespeare have you read?
Not much, 4 to 5 plays, that's it. But that too like in 10th. Sorry?
To understand Shakespeare easily.
Yeah, we had Shakespeare in 9th and 10th.
Oh.
And we read his sonnets as well.
Oh, so
ICIC Bache. We had like a dedicated book.
I'm so sorry, but Saptarshi just commented Fitur has been adapted from Great Expectations.
Oh, I haven't seen Fitur Pura, so I wouldn't know.
आपने तो बताया फितूर के बारे में भी.
No, I just know that there's this one scene.
Oh, so it's.
I haven't seen the whole movie.
ब्रो डेनी वेनेलुवे को ले आओ गाइस आराम से एक एक करके अभी आज एक कमेंट आया था 1000th एपिसोड क्रिस्टोफर नोलन तो
yeah I saw it. YouTube पर, right?
Yeah, comment.
And there was another that I read, Sofia Coppola next. I hope I pronounced it.
Yeah, Sofia Coppola.
Yeah.
But like, it's interesting, dude. Like, I messaged all the guests who have been on Chalchitra today. That was the first thing I did. First, I messaged like Saurabh. Then I messaged like Vani and the other people in the team. और हमारा जो मूवी वाला ग्रुप है उसमें मैंने सबको बताया मतलब फोटो भेजी एंड आगे ये नहीं है मेरे को दूसरे स्ट्रीम में भी करना है लेकिन 2 बार कर लेते बिकॉज बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंड टुडे लाइक जो भी लोगों को लगे I had kind of been working towards this one moment for last 1 year at least because मैंने publicly in the sense of my way of doing things is that I tell people out loud कि hey I'll be doing this and if you tell it to people whom you respect you will then do it so it's your way of like committing to something and this is how I also made short films because after a time you get like you seemingly get lazy so I tell people hey my next short film is coming in August even if I haven't done nothing but now that I've committed and I am like that kind of person who would not like break his like I am a man of the word in that kind of a sense कि मैंने बोल दिया तो let's कर लेते हैं और like I said it in a stream before also you know Kurosawa also did it मैं छोटे लेवल पे करता हूँ Kurosawa जाके इंटरव्यूज में बोल देता था कि hey so my next film is coming this ये मैंने उसकी recently autobiography पढ़ी थी which is terrible it's one of the worst one of the greatest filmmakers but कजान वगैरह पढ़ने के बाद अगर कोई भी ऐसे पागल बनाने की कोशिश करता है ऑटोबायोग्राफीज में तो मेरे को बहुत गुस्सा आता है just be honest dude it's an autobiography don't market yourself so मैंने जब बताया था लोगों को कि I'll be getting Peter Gold so बहुत लोगों को ये लगता था कि I am actually like मतलब in the sense कि यार किसी ने वालों पे comment कर दिया now I'll get conscious so yeah so मैंने पढ़ा भी नहीं your hair पढ़ा मैंने and I was like let's not
I read it I laughed
oh fuck such a great comment dude मैंने अभी मेरे एक फ्रेंड से बात कर रहा था, जकी सेड कि तेरा ये पीटर गोल्ड वगैरह तो ठीक है, बट मुंजाल तेरे जिसने बाल काटे उसको जेल में
Oh, yeah.
so I was just saying कि it just feels nice because I got the date on 25th of August. Obviously the teammates knew it, and ऐसे मन कर रहा था बता दो something is cooking, you know. But वो ये कि the payoff that we are getting now, it feels worth it. मतलब being silent, being patient with the whole thing, it feels so nice that it finally happened. और एक तो सुबह सुबह हुआ था, मैं नींद में था, तो पहले तो लग भी नहीं रहा था कि डिड दिस हैपन, एंड समटाइम्स इट रियली, ओ माय गॉड, बिकॉज काफी काफी कूल फीलिंग थी यार वो. मतलब आई हैव नो वर्ड्स टू, मतलब आई हैव वर्ड्स टू एक्सप्लेन इट, बट justice to like what we did today. And because one of the best things is that he was so humble, and he was game for everything I asked, and he asked me things also. He asked me for recommendations about Indian movies, and I recommended him like films from India, and I also got to jam with him for a while, and it was just like holy shit, like probably has written one of the greatest shows of all time, and still you see that person to be so humble. So there is so much to learn from there, man. एंड जितना हम जैसे गेस्ट वगैरह से बात करते हैं तो आपको ऐसा लगता है यार कि मोस्ट ऑफ दीज पीपल आर सो हम्बल, एंड देयर इज सो मच टू लर्न फ्रॉम देम, एंड दे आर लाइक कि एकदम से सब नहीं बताते. इट्स लाइक वेरी, इट्स एन अमेजिंग फीलिंग व्हेन यू गेट टू नो दीज पीपल, कि how much knowledge that these people have. Because I talked to him for 30 minutes because I was given the time of 30 minutes, otherwise it would have been a longer conversation. And he had so much to tell, so much. मतलब उसको खुद को रोकना पड़ रहा था, because like if I said podcast recommendation, वो 7 podcast recommend करता था, but like he was like, oh, I have one more also. Like it was amazing the kind of gyan he had about things. And uh, I don't know, man. It just feels good because this was actually like a proper goal. This was not like कि किसी को ऐसे invite कर लेते. And this is like what I have told Vani also. 100th episode or 25th episode, इसमें आपको short एक ही बार मिलता है if you announce publicly. Let's say if I announce publicly that I want Peter Gold for the 100th episode, and जब तक उनका रिप्लाई नहीं आया था तो पीपल लाइक कि आप अनुराग कश्यप को ले वगैरह, बट यू कैन डू इट राइट बिकॉज यू हैव पब्लिकली सेट. then I don't think that the other person can be the second option. This is what I feel, and that is why it was like either it's Peter Gold or it's Vani, and all the other people we just chilling
I
there.
am so glad that happened.
वानी मैंने वानी को पहले ही मैंने बोल दिया था, वानी prepare yourself because I don't think Peter Gold will reply, so you will have to come and recommend your favorite film. And then I was like, okay. So, but like alternatively, what if Vani, can I say, okay, नहीं, Black Friday related एक spoiler. Yeah.
Did the last live that we did, usme somebody commented, I haven't watched Black Friday either. I will watch it when I have the time and when I'm in the mood. And I'm like, that's the spirit I want. I'll watch it.
I I thought like he had written, I'll watch it when Vani first is that she has.
No. But that was very assertive of him, so, or her. And I think I'll follow it as well. I'll
Yeah.
watch it when it calls me or whatever.
It,
But what, like, I'm eager now. What movies did you recommend, Peter Gold?
वो नहीं बता सकते क्योंकि वो अपना बहुत अच्छा कंटेंट है, उस पे 50,000 व्यूज वाला कंटेंट है. वो मतलब वो बहुत सही content है. बट लाइक यार ऐसे खुद को मैं जब बार बार देख रहा हूँ, गाइस ऑन अ स्केल ऑफ 10, लाइक हाउ टू रेट माय हेयर कट, 7.6 on 10 or 7.7 on 10. You only have 2 options. This is
You know
not.
what? Like every time I'm looking at you, I'm just reminded of that one comment. I don't know if I can say it on live, but we spoke about Peter Gold being your crush,
Yeah,
and
ज़्यादा.
I said, as long as you don't change your DP, it's okay.
Yeah.
Display picture.
Change your, do people change their DPs for their crush?
I think they just like I remember like it hasn't happened in years, but I changed my DP once for like, oh, I'm going to talk to this person. I should like just look good in my DP or whatever. And I've seen people do that. So I just told you, like, as long as you don't change your display picture, it's all safe. And then you went ahead and changed your appearance, which
Yeah.
is completely okay. It's Peter Gold. Huh.
Just wanted to get my beard trimmed, but फिर जब वो आया था बंदा तो मैंने उसको कहा बाल भी कर दो. And I actually think there are better barbers in Bombay than Jaipur. One of the things that this is a very elite thing to say, very elitist. But yeah. Okay, so ratings आई है. Vana said 7.5, 1, 6.1, 1, 7.4. Guys, ये options ही नहीं थे. बकचोदी नहीं करने का. You had two options, either 7.6 or 7.7. Gargi gave me 15. Thank you so much, Gargi. ये सारे super chats ज्यादा matter करते हैं. देखो कैसे
Oh,
कठोर.
yeah.
Oh shit.
You look like that, like जो priests होते थे and they used to have like a kotori cut sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not mocking you. I'm just like,
Oh no, it's okay, dude.
it's an honest review.
Like I am so proud of myself that I am not giving a fuck about my haircut at all. कोई कुछ भी कह रहा है, मैं अलग ही ट्रिप पे हूँ कि हो गया यार. मतलब पीटर गोल्ड के सामने भी कॉन्शियस फील नहीं कर रहा था. What
Which is,
he would have joined, he's like, what a terrible haircut, I'm leaving the meeting.
yep.
People are saying IMDb वाला हाल हो गया मेरे haircut ratings के लिए, I think. But yeah, and yeah man, this is nice. And बहुत बड़े बड़े अभी plans हैं हमारे अभी और guests को लाने के. चलचित्र will become so big by the end of the year that तन्मय का तो मजाक उड़ाते ही हम, बट और किसका बोल सकते हैं. तन्मय को तो इनसिक्योरिटी हो जाएगी, और किसको इनसिक्योरिटी होगी. Who are the like YouTubers that आप हम जिन्हें आप चाहते हो कि हम पीछे छोड़ दें? Just say the names.
I am not really active in YouTube community. I just watch lectures and videos, etc.
Yeah, so कोई ऐसी
But I religiously follow School of Life and ऐसे related channels.
स्कूल
So I
ऑफ
don't know.
कितने सब्सक्राइबर है उनके?
I don't know. It's a book as well, but
या डूड बहुत उसका वो ए से नाम है, ए डी बॉटम समथिंग ऐसा कुछ नाम है.
Alan de Botton. I am actually thinking to recommend one of his books.
Everyone nowadays believes in education.
Sorry. Yep.
ओके, PewDiePie क्या
It has 6 million subscribers.
ओके नो नहीं, थोड़ा औकात में आते हैं हम लोग. या कैरी मनाती
Maybe books on toast.
Controversial. Books on toast, people are our friends, dude. Like
yeah, I mean, I hope they wouldn't mind. That's why I think they won't mind it.
Exactly, yeah. Books on toast and tried and refused productions. Poetry के लिए वरुण ग्रोवर को बुलाओ. Nerd writer. Maybe you should.
Yeah, Nerd Writer is good.
Yeah, he's such an amazing channel. Yeah. Only देसी योगी बाबा. Beer biceps का भी कर सकते हैं क्रॉस. अभी नहीं तो अब कभी ना कभी तो कर ही लेंगे. मतलब हम कहाँ.
Do you watch Clear Biceps का content?
I watched some of his content and some of his content is good. Like I had my reservations about it, but some of his content is like really good. So yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Siddharth. Thank you so much. And आज कितनी सारी cool चीज हो गई. सुपर चैट आ गई, पीटर गोल्ड हो गया, कटोरा कट हो गया. School of Life makes me hopeless. It is too real. Yeah, I think
school. Sorry.
Full content भी होगा ना, because I was going through a very bad phase in December and I watched School of Life. Can you hear me?
It's a book as well.
Yeah, but if तो अच्छा वीडियो मतलब होपफुल कंटेंट भी बनाता है ना.
Yes, I love their videos. School of Life. And then there are those weird lectures I see, which I don't think, which are like boring, but like Yale के lectures on philosophy and everything.
Have
So
you
like
अच्छे होते हैं dude? Yeah. तुम सीरीज कितनी देखी वानी?
Oh, sorry, what?
The startup, how to start a startup.
I am still stuck on the 4th series, like I told you.
Unerased Poetry Commune India. Quality wise, this channel has already crossed all the movie review recommendations channel in my opinion. Saptarshi bhai, thank you so much, sir. And can I give them the spoiler that like we asked Peter Gold to subscribe to Chalchitra Talks, And guys, trust me, it's gold content. वो देखना बहुत सही content है. Beer Biceps best content episode is his podcast with Gaurav Gopal Das. Hmm. Okay. So what are you reading currently, Vani? आज क्या पढ़ोगे?
Mm, so I started I started reading Pure, but I do not. It's like a good book, but like I don't know why I started reading Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy as well.
नहीं.
Again.
Ask you एक और चीज because आपके साथ कभी होता है because जैसे अब मेरे को भी हर वीक मूवीज रेकमेंड करनी होती है और अब इतना ऐसा बहुत पुराना कंटेंट नहीं है and if you watch something and you realize shit I can't recommend it and it feels bad na. It's a very Chalchitra problem that audience won't understand.
I'm like,
काश तू अच्छी होती तेरे को रेकमेंड ही कर देते.
that happens with me all the time.
Yeah.
But like you spend so much time on something and you're like,
And for you it's even a bigger commitment.
yeah.
You and Dhruv, उसको बेचारे को टीवी शो दिखेगा और what if it's not a good TV show? So yeah, you read a complete book and what if it's not a great book? Oh, easy probably. Yeah, कर लेंगे अपन. तन्मय को पीछे छोड़ देंगे. Don't worry. You know, तन्मय also got a pet, dude. तन्मय बहुत कॉपी कर रहा है. Yeah.
What else? What are you reading, Ajkal?
So I finished Skin in the Game finally, and I'm very happy. मैं पता है क्या, मैं मोस्टली किताबों को 3 रेटिंग्स देता हूँ on Goodreads, either 3 or 4 or 5. Even if it's shit, then I give it 3. If it's good, I give it 4, and if it's very good, I give it 5. Like I'm lenient that ways. मैं 5 मतलब वही है, मैं minimum 3 देता हूँ. Like Alchemist को मैं 3 दूंगा. So
I've given Alchemist. I haven't added Alchemist in my thing. I think
Alchemist.
we can never invite Paulo Coelho. Like if we do, we'll have to make all these videos private. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense. So मैं क्या कह रहा था, नहीं बट लाइक अगर वो बंदा डेमोक्रेटिक है, मतलब ये लोग तो ऐसे होने चाहिए ना. They should be open to feedbacks ना. मैं क्या बता रहा था, इसको हिचकी आ रही है क्या डॉगी को?
Welcome to motherhood.
Yeah. We have some great Malayalam movies. Read Alchemist in class 7 helped me to sleep. Because of Vani, I've also started reading Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. Hey Ashutosh. भाई प्रखर गुप्ता का चैनल है प्रखर के प्रवचन, where he talks about psychology and philosophy. His podcast is one of the best and Bay Basics nowhere close. Thank you DHHS, we'll check it out. DHHS आपके नाम का मतलब प्लीज बताइए, we would love to know it. वानी मैं कुछ बोल रहा था, मैं भूल गया.
You were saying something about the Alchemist.
नहीं वो मतलब एक
वो बीच में था.
एक हाँ, the readings. So when I was reading Skin in the Game, I was very sure I'll give it 5 because there are some amazing things that you will get to learn through it about like what Skin in the Game is. Basically, उसने पहले chapter में लिखा, it's not a book about skin in the game, it's about the asymmetries which come when when you try to understand skin of the game, the asymmetrical things which are there about skin in the game. बहुत ऐसे कुछ चीजें बहुत complex है, but कुछ बहुत easy है. But eventually I gave it a 4. 5 में मतलब वही था मैं, क्योंकि मेरे को ऐसा लगा मैं कुछ चीजें समझ नहीं पाया. They were a little too complex for me. Like if I can show you, मैं एक बार मैं स्किन इन द गेम का मैंने वानी को तो अलग से भेजा भी था. यार काश मैंने बॉटल रख ली होती आज मेरे साथ. स्किन इन द गेम एंड इट्स सो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. अभी मैं बॉटल लेने जा भी नहीं सकता क्योंकि हाथ में डॉबी है और एंड आई थिंक शी इज asleep dude.
I'll drink water for you.
तो मैं आपको अब दिखाता हूँ. Guys, can you see it? This is Nicholas Taleb. He has written Skin in the Game.
to be a restaurant called Lindy that closed on the day terms. That's my idea of how an author should write.
Very, very intelligent guy. But this guy is considered to be very rude because he is very, मतलब जिसके मन में जो आता है ये बोल देता है.
And I do it myself with passion, all right? I write on my own terms. The first volume was Food by Random.
So Inserto इसकी सारी किताबों का एक collection है. And a lot of intellectuals keep the whole like ये पूरा hard क्या बोलते हैं paperback और जैसे दूसरा कौन सा था hard bind क्या बोलते हैं?
Hardcover.
Hard cover है इसका. So there is Black Swan in it, there is Anti-Fragile, there is Skin in the Game. कि शायद 5th volume है.
Them at the end of Anti-Fragile, and I couldn't really, I didn't know how to get a proxy. But whenever I say baloney, you know what I mean, all right? So that theoretician and academics are full of baloney.
One of the problems Nicholas Taleb has with people, he has a specific problem with statisticians and academic people and researchers because इसको लगता है वो दुनिया में लोगों को पागल बनाते हैं. And ये पहले trader था and he is actually a mathematician. So he calls people out like anything. Like ये Richard Thaler जो है जो economy के लिए जिसको Nobel Prize मिला है like for economics, ये उसके बारे में भी इतना openly बोलता है. He's not scared of anyone and he thinks he's uncancelable. इसने अभी एक tweet किया था, if you want to have a good night's sleep, pay all your taxes and do deadlifting. Deadlifting होता है जब आप weight lifting कर रहे हो without the equipment to protect you. तो अगर आपके ऊपर पूरा का पूरा वो डंबल गिरा तो आप मर जाओगे. So because what skin in the game means is कि अगर आपको मतलब if you are in a powerful position, you need to own up to your risks. अगर आप एक युद्ध पे जाते हो तो जैसे आज के डेट में जो वॉर होते हैं उनमें लोग पीछे बैठे रहते हैं अपने कमरों में, जैसे 9/11 से अगर किसी को मारने जाना है तो लोग अपने वहां पे व्हाइट हाउस में बैठ के ऑर्डर्स दे रहे हैं. बट ही सेज कि स्किन इन द गेम आपका होना चाहिए इन द सेंस कि इफ यू टेक अ कॉल एंड इफ यू वांट टू डू समथिंग ब्रूटल, आपको लीड करना चाहिए. यू नीड टू शो यू हैव स्किन इन द गेम even if you die because of it. And he says not in just in war, you should do that for everything, and it eventually also makes you uncancelable.
Because we have a view.
Because I saw this like speech in the middle of the book, it helped me understand the book better. So I would also suggest कि अगर आपको Skin in the Game थोड़ी complex लग रही है जो मेरे को लगी थी, please watch this lecture. It's beautiful.
Of the formulas we use that is organic, bottom up, and this led to Anti-Fragile, where I was explaining that architects always do a better job when they don't use Euclidean geometry, when they use the rules required by architects, not mathematical top-down rules, bottom up. So, but I discovered probability in a specific way, bottom up. Okay, it was different, and then start getting into the field, coming from the back door, and after after you stop trading, I couldn't find anything interesting to do with my life. Okay, that was.
तो ये guys देखना, क्योंकि मेरे को exactly मैंने highlight नहीं किए कौन से points है, but it's very good. So I'm very happy. I get very excited when I know that I have another non-fiction to read because there's such great non-fiction content out there. बहुत कुछ चल रहा है दुनिया में. So yes, and क्योंकि fiction वो ये I read this wonderful thing, वानी, मैंने सोचा था आपको बताऊंगा, and I think इसने मेरी life easy बना दी. नावल की मैंने अभी एक टिम फेरिस के साथ उसका एक पॉडकास्ट देखा था, where he said this amazing thing कि अगर आपको आज की डेट में we are going through this like problem की information age है, लोगों की concentration नहीं बैठती पढ़ने के लिए, yet they have to read because it's said कि books have the most knowledge अगर आपको knowledge gain करनी. So he said कि एक टाइम के बाद ना every person that I know, and Naval Ravikant said it, like उसने libraries की library start किया. He said that every person I know in life, including me, who is a successful person, is stuck on a book. They are on a book on which they are stuck at some page and they are not able to get through it क्योंकि कुछ boring part आ गया, कुछ हो गया. So he said this one interesting thing. If you want to enjoy reading again, like reading books, वो blogs वगैरह तो कहता है आप पढ़ लेते हो, लेकिन अगर आपको proper books पढ़नी है, stop having the obligation that you need to finish a book.
Yeah.
And it's such a great line. It's such a great line कि अगर आपको लग रहा है कोई के पार्ट बोरिंग है, स्किम थ्रू इट. एंड पहले मेरे को लगता था मैं ऐसे करूंगा तो मेरी वो मैम को पता नहीं, एक तो वैसे ही सब टीचर्स के आते.
I used to feel very guilty when I used to skip through part. Like that's how I finished Alchemist in the first place. That was the first book. उसके मैंने 2 chapters skip किए थे because it was just unbearable. I wanted to cry when I finished it, and I tried to reread that part, but then I never like. That's the way of reading. You have to skip through certain things, else you'll never finish a book. Else you'll only be stuck on one book.
Yeah, this is a very good example. जैसे मेरे को इसका एग्जांपल याद आया जब मैं वाइंड अप बर्ड क्रॉनिकल पहली बार पढ़ रहा था. उसमें ना देयर आर सम फ्लैशबैक मोमेंट्स बहुत बड़े बड़े जहाँ पे एक वर्ल्ड वॉर की या किसी एक वॉर की बात चल रही है, नॉट वर्ल्ड वॉर. एंड आई जस्ट couldn't enjoy it. और मेरे को वाइंड अप मेरे को अर्पित ने पागल कर दिया बोल बोल के, मुंजाली पढ़ उसने गिफ्ट की थी मेरे को. आई वाज लाइक कि मेरे को इतना मजा आ रहा था until this part came and it's a 50 chapter page and मैं 2 लाइनें पढ़ने के बाद I feel agitated. And I picked up the book after 6 months again and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just skip this chapter. I just read it summary and I moved on and I finished the book. बहुत मोटी किताब है, but then I finished it. And I was like, that one chapter was stopping me. It wasn't like I did not want to read it. It was just that one thing that was stopping me.
Yeah.
तो मेरे को लगा ये कर सकते हैं bro. I think it's okay. Are we teaching something bad? Like, because I think मेरे को बहुत सही concept लगा. Don't have obligations to finish books.
Yeah.
Do you like? मतलब I want to know your opinion about it. आप कितना करते?
I do that a lot. Like it surprises me, but I do that a lot. Because I started like it happened with me. Like I was in 11th and everyone was recommending Alchemist. That was like one book जो मुझे पढ़नी थी because everyone was talking about it. Like that is the first like the reason why I mean I don't hate Alchemist, but I don't appreciate that book so much is because that was this my first experience with a book that I did not like. And it was so overrated, but then I just realized you have to skip through certain parts because you have to finish the book, because it's not the only book on planet Earth. There are like so many books you have to read, and you can't get through every book if you read every word, every page. And there will be times when content will get boring for you because every reader is different.
Yeah, and you know why? So one of the things that I have realized about myself. So there's this amazing filmmaker Devashish Maki, जो आप लोगों ने उनका नाम सुना होगा. देवेशीष ने मेरे को मेरे बर्थडे पे ऋत्विक घटक की किताब दी थी, एक 5 plays by ऋत्विक घटक. Like he's a great filmmaker जिन्हें सत्यजीत रे का इक्विवेलेंट माना जाता है. और मैंने अभी ना 4 दिन पहले जब बॉम्बे से मेरा सामान आया, मैंने कहा fuck, I never read it, let's read it dude. Like पूरी नई की नहीं पढ़ी है, it's a हार्ड कवर और पढ़ते हैं. एक पेज पढ़ा and I was like dude I can't. And then रात को फिर मैं ना टिम फेरिस और नवल रविकांत का पॉडकास्ट देख रहा था because I hadn't seen novel with Tim Ferriss. So Tim Ferriss said with this one amazing thing, if you want to be a reader, good reader, pick up as many books as you want at a time. Pick up 10 books, start reading all of them at a time. जो जहाँ बोरिंग लग रही है उसे छोड़ दो, आगे मूव करो. जो जहाँ बोरिंग लग रही है, and then eventually you'll find your space. And that is how I find Ray Bradbury. That is how I find science fiction. Maybe there is a specific kind of science fiction that I like. And then like there's a quote that comes na ki first read the stuff you enjoy, then eventually you'll enjoy reading. मतलब पहले you need to just, अब मेरे को नहीं पढ़ी जा रही यार ऋत्विक घटक के 5 plays. वो अच्छे पार्टीशन के ऊपर है, but I'm not able to read them. And I'm sorry, but I think I should stop feeling guilty about these things.
You should.
Yeah. क्या चल रहा है comments में?
Yeah, I'm just.
There are 40 people do. पढ़ रहे थे तो 15 लोग देख रहे थे. क्या बातें करने आते हैं? कैसे बच्चे हो यार?
My dreams are crushed of becoming a teacher now. Nobody will attend my class.
There's a very good possibility in the future आपको लैपटॉप पे ही पढ़ाना पड़े. Yeah. Can I be back in a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I would have also handed over Dobby to you, but like, yeah. आप एक बार comments और सब देख लो.
Yeah. Okay, this is awkward. Uh, cool. So let's just go to the comments now, guys. Um, oh wait, I can just show you a book that So I'm reading this Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy आजकल. So it's like a compilation of all the books. Just man, it's very heavy. So there is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life in the Universe, and everything. And it has a really beautiful cover. So maybe jab tak web apni aata, I just thought I'd show you the cover. So it has a obviously, and iske piche it's like a beautiful Saturn thingy, and it's said "Don't panic." Like I was just showing them my Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy ka.
Left and now suddenly 50 people are watching. What is this?
Yeah, it got a little awkward, but then I thought I'd show them this book that I'm reading. So I picked this up. It's a collection so it contains all the books in the series: The Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe, and Everything, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, etc., etc. So this is like a really so if you have some money to spare, because it's like 14.99, almost 1,500 rupees.
आणि इतनी महंगी किताबें खरीदती है एक तो yeah.
All my salaries, like one of the reasons why I'm unable to quit my job is because I need to buy books every month and spend a lot of.
Ashutosh is very aggressively asking where can he buy this particular.
Yeah, you can buy this on Amazon, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the nearly definitive edition, and has been introduced by Richard Dawkins as well. Like इसमें उसका what is it, eulogy है जो उसने Douglas Adams के funeral पर दी थी. And it's like really nice, sweet thing. But yeah. Have you read Douglas Adams, Weber?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Where start like from?
Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy.
Okay.
He's like really funny. But yeah, these are all the things. I know. Did you do something to your screen? The color changed a bit.
I did. Yeah, I'm just.
But yeah. So that was it. This is the best. Let it stay.
Guys. Such a Peter Gold से आज जब मैं बात कर रहा था स्टार्टस से कहता है Hi Peter, so good to see you. What is the costliest book that you ever bought? Such a great question.
Okay. The most expensive book I bought isn't here. But
yeah.
So I gifted myself a book on Valentine's Day a couple of years ago. Book ki cost I guess was 1,400, but shipping cost me 1,900 rupees.
Oh.
So that was that. And when it's called a guide for grown-ups, something like that. And it's a collection of quotes from multiple books of what's his name? I don't remember his name. The guy who wrote The Little Prince, Exupéry. And yeah, I thought it'll be like a collective work volume because that's why it's so expensive. But no, isme bas quotes hain of his. So I got played, but then yeah, it was one of the most expensive things.
Because that reminds me, Kazan is also $1,900 और ये US से ship हुई थी तो इसके भी 1100-1200 रुपए लगे थे. So yeah.
Right.
Certainly, I'm so happy 50 people are watching us. You guys. I'm thinking someone has commented this is even worse than your hairstyle. अरे guys, आपने देखे नहीं है इतने शानदार filter है ना दुनिया में. Like there is a spaghetti filter, dude. Like, honey, how is this? Honey. Oh, dude. Guys, how is this filter? Honey, how is this?
It's like really good. I like it.
Okay.
But I'll give it a hard pass.
मैं पानी पी रहा हूँ तो देखो पानी भी स्पैगेटी. और बताओ. We
I
need
think I
to
said.
talk now because we have the obligation now because there are 50 people here now.
Your face is distracting. I
अरे इसकी आंखें छोटी होती है जब मैं हंसता हूँ. Oh shit, dude, this is so well done. Yeah.
This is like an awkward filter.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just.
Is this better? Is this better? Vani has stopped responding to the filter game. Oh shit, देखो एक सेकंड लेना. ये देखो. Horror movie. We have been silent for 3 minutes and the people are not leaving. They are not getting the hint. This is amazing.
So I'll do what Tayyab pulled on us when we were about to calculate scores of how many rhymes do we know. So I'm going to talk about a book,
Yeah.
which is by Christopher Matthew.
Yeah.
And it's a really funny poetry book titled Now We Are 60. And I mean, yeah, it's a tribute to it's a tribute to old people. How when you turn 60, etc., etc., when you start getting older, how life seems to be. So yeah, this is the cover of the book. It's really nice.
Oh, dude, such a great cover.
I know, right?
This is such
So it's a good distraction for me, a filter, if anyone is interested.
Guys, are you distracted by the filters? I'll bet a normal. Okay, this is a normal filter. Let's do it from here.
I like this filter the best.
Sorry.
Yeah.
People like
also. Wait, I hope I don't.
Vani, show us your plant.
Dude, it's a creeper, and I have so my brother took the money plant over and he gave me this creeper because he's such a thief. But this is like a creeper. I don't know its name because I am not a good mother. But yeah, this is the creeper. I'm thinking to take it with me, but yeah.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah. Oh, there's another. If anybody likes Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah.
Neely, I'm so sorry. You can continue. इसकी आंखें बंद हो जाती है लेडी की. यार let me do these things, guys. फिर पीटर गोल्ड के सामने नहीं कर सकते हैं. पानी भी मना करने लग जाएगी तो मैं कहाँ जाऊंगा इस मेरे.
It's a good filter. I like this filter.
Yeah. Please carry on. मैं आपको उस पे डाल देता हूँ स्पीकर व्यू पे. Yeah.
No, it's completely fine.
So now, yeah, you are on the spotlight.
You know, even your background is getting distorted.
Oh.
Yeah, go a complete circle.
Yeah. So this.
When do the eyes shut? What do you have to do to make the eyes shut?
I need to laugh. This is so funny. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure.
Somebody commented 500 filters of Vaibhav. What is that movie? 500 Shades of 50 Shades of Grey. No, sorry.
Of summer. I think ये 500 days of. Was this a 50 Shades of Grey reference? देखो सबका अपना अपना होता है. वानी का ध्यान जो है उसके दिमाग में 50 Shades of Grey है, मेरे दिमाग में 500 days of summer है. Why is it showing? अच्छा दोनों को उस पर दिखाएगा. हाँ. Yeah, Vani, please go on.
So I had bought this book on on August 25, 2018, almost 2 years ago. And it's a collection of the greatest works of Edgar Allan Poe. So yeah, I mean, it has his poetry, short stories, even his letters. And perhaps we can pick up one of his letters in the letter reading session that we do on Monday.
We do, definitely.
But yeah, and it's a very beautiful book with a beautiful cover. It's published by Fingerprints. I mean, I love their covers. Publication. Can you see it?
Yeah, dude, it's amazing.
And do you see the golden part?
Yeah.
And yeah, so the every page is like, it's such a beautiful page, and it smells like really nice. And like, I don't know. Your face is distracting me. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Oh shit, change it, dude.
Am I boring? If I'm boring you, just let me know. But it's like really nice. Like, this is like the golden rim, and then every page has this golden thing. And it has a bookmark as well. And like every section is divided, like, so like there's one of like these gothic paintings in the beginning, like there's this for poems, and like it's a nice book. It's a nice book. Have you heard of these lines? She was a child and I was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, me and I and my Annabel Lee.
Okay.
No, you haven't.
No,
Have you heard the lines?
No.
I mean, that was Edgar Allan Poe. Like, those are the most basic lines like people have heard, and they don't realize it's Edgar Allan Poe. So I just thought I'd take my chances. But yeah, this is a good book.
Who was the biggest inspiration of Ray Bradbury in his life? उसने speech में भी बताया था.
Yeah. This is such a nice book that even if you do not like his works, etc., you would just want to read it because of the pages. And I know, like Fingerprints के इस edition के साथ there are like multiple editions of different books as well. Prophet is one of them. Then there is Jane Austen के works, and I don't know, I just came across those. So if anybody else is, Saptarshi says you look like the Terminator, which will never be back.
मेरी आँख भी देखो दोनों.
It reminds me of Ravan. Sorry.
Oh,
No,
sure.
sorry. Because he had blue eyes, no, उसमें?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen that movie as well.
Yeah, this makes Vani look cool, guys. Like Vani doesn't she see bad shit? हम ही देखते हैं यार रावण वगैरह तो. वानी देखती है मून वगैरह, हम लोग कहाँ. वानी have you seen चलते चलते?
No.
Do you like songs of चलते चलते?
I can't remember what movie that is. I'm sorry.
Have you seen Kal Ho Now?
No. But I know what happens in the movie.
Have you seen?
And I've heard a couple of songs. One is Mahive and the other one is Pretty Woman, which was, yeah.
Have you seen Veer?
Yeah, no, in bits. But I know you love Veer Zara ke songs.
What Hindi films have you seen?
I've seen a lot of Hindi films, I think. Good question.
Blue Eyes comment है. कर दी है मेरी. Dude, like Dobby भी चला गया जब से मैंने filters लगाने चालू किए. Shivin, I met you after 1917 screening. Do you remember? Maybe you do a short film club where you review indie stuff. I think we met, but are you talking about the Abobo thing? The indie community we have in Bombay. I don't know. But hi Shivendra, what's up? Ravan Troll, Cyborg Justice. Guys, but like this is a problem. Every time we are reading, only 15 people are watching, and when we are doing all this, there are like 45-50 people who don't want to leave. क्या like फिर बोलते हो कि अच्छा content क्यों नहीं लोग देखते? Suryavansham. Have you seen Suryavansham? Someone is asking.
I think I have. No. What happens in the movie? Have you seen the movie? Have you seen Suryavanshi? I've seen Singham of South India.
Singham of South India, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
अरे यार मेरे को पीटर गोल्ड को आज एक और मूवी रेकमेंड करनी चाहिए थी शिट
Which one?
It is missed, but there's this film. It's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. People might know of it. It's called Amis. It's an Assamese film. It's about. I can't give you the spoilers, man. It's about a man in love with a lady who is like at least 10 to 15 years older than him. And by the way, Anurag Kashyap liked this movie so much that he eventually produced it. जब मैंने देखी थी, it wasn't backed by Anurag Kashyap, or probably one of the greatest things I have seen. This is the movie Amis, और ये मेरे को like I have recommended him great stuff as well, क्योंकि मैं भी बहुत nervous था ना, तो मैं सब कुछ कर नहीं पाया था. But if you get a chance, guys, ये मैं ढंग से कर भी सकता हूँ. मैं 99th एपिसोड में recommend कर सकता हूँ. Watch Amis. It's one of the best things you would have seen come out of India ever. And Vani is not paying attention again.
I am. It's one of the because I'm using the phone for Zoom calls. I just opened like Amis on my screen, laptop screen.
Oh.
Because I have to, yeah, I'll have to come like it now, which will scare off people.
Yeah. Yeah, मतलब but दीपक ने without spoilers बताने की कोशिश की है. It's about the love of dishes. It's I think an accurate portrayal, but I just hope it doesn't give away the spoilers. Yeah. See, a Terminator was drinking water, और मेरे अभी भी sparking हो रही है, dude, यहाँ पे. Can you see? There is sparks on the cheeks. पर ये इतना ढंग से embed हुआ है ना मेरे face में, मतलब it's quite nice, dude. Technology कहाँ आ गई है, मतलब. तुम लोग लाइव कब आते हो? पता नहीं यार, वेले लोग हैं, जब मन होता है आ जाते. नहीं यार, थर्सडे मंडे को. तो थर्सडे को वानी एंड आई कम लाइव पोस्ट 9 PM और 8:30 PM. 10 बजे भी आ सकते हैं, 9 बजे भी आ सकते हैं, 10:30 भी आ सकते हैं. और वानी डज लाइक द लाइव सेशंस आल्सो. वानी वहां पे डिसाइड करती है कि मैं अलाउड हूँ या नहीं ऑन मंडेज. सो मंडेज को द लाइव स्ट्रीम्स हैपन. और या सो एक्चुअली इन बंगाली ओके, बहुत सारी आमिस की बातें चल रही हैं. ईब आलेयू एंड आमिस आर अमेजिंग. हाँ हाँ हाँ. I am happy you mentioned Ib Aleyu. Nice. Dude, show the glass again. I'm so like fascinated by all these. पीतल का
It's
glass.
like,
क्या?
what?
नहीं, वैसे बहुत fascinating सा लग रहा है.
I don't know. My mother has this pura proper set of. I think this is. I don't know. It's copper. No, I mean I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I think like people locally in Himachal have these kanse ki thali and everything.
वानी, पीतल को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं?
I'm
पीतल.
sorry. I there's a song as well, no? Petal something and like I don't know that.
I don't know, man. ये नहीं पता.
It's Sunny Leone, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
DHHS is saying, bro, I'm from Shimla JP University OP. Guys, क्या बात कर रहे हो? Vani and I are also from the same college. सबसे पहले pointer बताओ.
What year? What batch?
What batch has Vani bullied you in college? Like, answer everything.
I was a really nice person in college. I don't think I bullied anybody.
Yeah.
I don't think I spoke like yeah. I don't know. Do you think people remember you in college?
Saptarshi has commented Vaibhav's favorite thing, Petal Gold. This is so nice.
Brass and petal.
को ब्रास कहते हैं, तो कॉपर को हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं? कॉपर को हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं? तुम हो यार रीडर. Guys,
So
what
there
do
is one is Kansa, one is Petal. Petal, if Petal is copper, brass will be Kansa, right?
no,
Current batch, bro, you guys are old. He just called us old.
he just called us old, dude. ये होता है देखो, ऐसे स्पार्क्स निकलते थे, वो ओल्ड हो जाते. गाइस कोई एक जना बता, ये दुनिया
Like,
पीतल.
but what year DHHS? What year's batch? 20,
वानी
20.
फुटबॉल मेनिया, ये दुनिया पीतल दी.
Football Mania is back. Yeah.
Oh, he just commented the song you were talking about.
Yeah. I saw this. ये दुनिया पितल दी, but baby doll में सोने दी और.
Copper is tamba, kansa is bronze, and pital is brass. Vani is like, just let us soon.
Copper is tamba, copper is tamba, kansa is bronze, and pital is brass.
Okay,
I got it.
we got it, guys. Are you guys having a competition for having water one after another?
So it's just like, you know how they say yawns are contagious and laughter is contagious.
Yeah. I once wrote such a beautiful thing. थोड़ा चले भी एक और line है ना. An eye for an eye, जो गांधी जी का quote है, makes the whole world go blind, something like that है ना. So मैंने एक बार किया था again, like अभी appreciate कर देना even if you think it's not that clever. A yawn for a yawn makes the whole world yawn. Just like, it's that way is very contagious. Yeah.
To 2019, 2020 batch. You're not that old. I was 2018 batch.
You are so young, Vani. Oh, dude. I am 2016. साल का ही फर्क है. हाँ. है ना? या 3
You
साल.
were, yeah, you were 2 years my senior.
Or 3 years.
I was in first year, you were in third year. That was it. 2 years my senior.
Yeah. DHHS क्या चल रहा है कॉलेज में? क्या अभी other things okay? कोई help चाहिए तो बताओ. Warden कौन?
What? How will you help?
अरे
Civil engineering के notes. Contact web of OP.
Peter, like, there's a warden who is like troubling my friend. Can you better call Saul? Shahrukh is like, we should have more viewers. You deserve it. I feel very nice when people feel sad for us that we don't have enough viewers. So it's okay. Like, आ जाएंगे guys. अरे सुमित 797 का भी है. I am from same batch. I am from 20.
20.
Same college. भाई कितने JUITians है guys? JUITians, please give us a shout out.
I was hurt. Like, we're not old. We're like young people.
Yeah, we are young, dude. Like, we are still in our like 20s and it's okay.
Yeah.
पता है आज एक moment आया था. Oh shit, यार, again a spoiler, dude, about the conversation I had with him. Something related to age, and I said, this guy is so young and he made this, and I'm 26, and Peter Gold was like, oh, you guys, हाँ, वैसे हुआ कि तू 26 साल में ऐसे कर रहा है. So he also mentioned at some place that his daughter is also of my age. तो उसने कहीं mention किया था, वो बता रहा था. Yeah. Share your thoughts on civil engineering. Come on, man. अगर अच्छे thoughts होते तो ये सब थोड़ी कर रहे होते.
You know, I have like civil engineering books in my room because my father is a civil engineer. So I have books from like his time, 1992 inches.
Yeah.
And they have underlined things as well. So I
Nice.
still have kept them because they smell lovely and they're like wonderful pages.
Nice.
Really wonderful.
सुमित is saying अपने कॉलेज का बंदा एग्जाम कैंसिल करा दो. मैं ब्रिगेडियर का नंबर दे सकता हूँ.
But isn't he from 2015 batch?
Sumit?
Yeah.
No.
Did he join the college in 2015 or was he like?
Confusing होता है. जब 2015 बोल रहे तो did you join the college that year or did you graduate that year?
Yeah.
Water drinking competition is over.
You know.
मेरा पानी खत्म हो गया.
I won.
Yeah.
Yep.
क्या कह रहे थे? I wonder.
I won. Full stop. Period.
Sorry, you won. Ethereum. Yeah. पानी आई थिंक हम थोड़ा अपनी ऑडियंस को वही करते हैं, वेट नहीं करते 42। ओके गाइस, आई डायरेक्ट यू अब आपको कहाँ जाना है। अब मैं पीटर गोल्ड वाला एक प्रॉपर स्ट्रीम चालू करने वाला हूँ थोड़ी देर में। अगेन आई डायरेक्ट यू आपको कहाँ आना है। अभी क्या टाइम हो रहा है वानी? कैन यू टेल मी द टाइम प्लीज?
It's 12:34. It's like, yeah,
Oh.
post 12.
So I am going to begin another stream in about 15 minutes from now on this channel, वैभव मुंजाल वाला ये चैनल। यहाँ पे हम स्ट्रीम बिगिन करने वाले हैं और यहाँ पे हम पीटर गोल्ड का जो भी आज मेरा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है उसके बारे में बात करूंगा बहुत सारी। एंड कम ऑन दिस चैनल इन 15 मिनट्स यार। oh यार, suddenly 51 people are watching. What is up with these people, dude? What is up with the title? Just join. Oh, is it wrong, the title?
I don't know. It says book reading club is live.
Huh.
We were reading, but
Yeah. Hey,
that we just had like, I mean, people just crush my teaching dreams because then there are just 15 people who are reading along. Even though we read for like 5 minutes and discuss for the rest hour, but then it's just 15 people.
yeah, but I think we should always do it, Vani. Like, let's
Yeah, definitely.
that like चाहे कितने भी सक्सेसफुल हो जाए, कितने भी पीटर गोल्ड्स के साथ हम ये कर ले या कितने भी कम व्यूअर्स आए, लेट्स कीप रीडिंग। बाकी बातें तो होती रहेंगी। ये नहीं कि अब इनको पसंद नहीं है तो हम वो नहीं करें, है ना?
Yeah.
Vani, people want to know in comment.
Sorry?
People want to know your location. Where?
I am from Mandi in Himachal. This place comes like before Kulu, in case you don't know. But yeah, it's a district in Himachal.
Mandi के
Somebody commented 10102 Priyansh Kumar Cha. Just when they thought they were out, we pulled them back in.
किस सेंस में?
Like, just when we are about to leave, there are like,
oh yeah. This is actually a dialogue from Godfather 3 वैसे, but मैं context नहीं समझा था। So, small classrooms are the best. Just do a chat reading sometime. Motivation 101. Audience love interaction with YouTubers more than listening or watching content. It gives them a sense of belonging to the same community. Yeah, man.
so we can read together as a community now.
Yeah, यार पढ़ाई भी करनी चाहिए guys. मैंने filter हटा दिया. My Fleabag hairstyle is back, guys. The 7.7. 7.7 से ज़्यादा तो मैं भी नहीं दूंगा इसको. I'll be also modest.
7.7 was the average rating, you know, like. I've become a good liar.
Paras Vinil is saying Kangana is also from Mandi.
I know she's from Mandi, but like, let's just not disclose that fact because people think she's from Manali. Let the Manali walas bear it.
Yeah.
Shit. Was it politically incorrect?
No.
Okay. But yeah, she's from Mandi. From this small place. I don't know. Yeah.
ठीक है, तो अब खत्म करते हैं लाइफ। एंड वेंट टू शिमला ट्वाइस, ब्यूटीफुल प्लेस। पढ़ाई से याद आया कि कल प्लेसमेंट है मेरा। ओह, ऑल द बेस्ट अंकल।
All the best.
ऑल द बेस्ट मैन।
Did you sit for placements ever?
No, I was too arrogant for that. I am a very arrogant person in some things. Like this is one of those. मैं बैठा ही नहीं था, जो करना कर लो।
Yeah, Kangana is a great actress, Paris. She's a good actress.
I don't want to talk about Kangna.
Yeah. I did not want to offend anybody.
Yeah. Bye, good night, nice team, Vaibhav. Thank you so much, uncle. Thank you so much. Please.
Yes, somebody asked for the link. I do not know I mean, yeah, for sure I could share it, but like you just need to type in like hitchhikers. It's not hitchhikers, it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I think, I mean, yeah, sure. The indefinitive edition. This is a really nice comment for you, Weber.
Web of 0 7, but the content 10. No, I want my content to be 7 wo chalega. I want my hair perfect. I'm a very materialistic person, guys. Yeah. Yes, and Woody Allen is a great director. अब लोग हमें ना instigate करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, like yeah. Are you so bothered about being politically correct or incorrect? Guys खुश रहते हैं ना आज, ये सब क्यों? Didn't sit for placement also, but because didn't have the option. MSc, why you do this? But I'm so happy to see JP people here, man. So good. Nice. Oh, dude, I need to tell you something. I actually, oh shit, dude. I bought a Trimax today. And क्योंकि मैंने पहली बार बहुत सालों बाद खरीदा है. And it felt so nice. मैंने सारे Peter Gold वाले questions इसमें बनाए थे. Where's the copy in which I had written the questions? I can't see it. Shit. I'm so sorry. But मतलब मैंने सारे handwritten questions बनाए थे and it felt so nice. But yeah. चलो guys चलते हैं.
Yep.
ठीक है. This
Yeah.
was. See, every time we start these things ऐसा लगता है कि यार क्या होगा लोग नहीं है, फिर लास्ट तक आते आते all our streams are nice only, है ना?
Yep. It just takes time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can surprise them. We'll start by talking and then 50 people, oh, let's just start reading a story, guys.
की बात करते हैं. सेम टीचर वाली ट्रिक्स है हमारी सारे स्कूल के. मम्मी पहले कुछ ऐसे टॉफी देती है, चलो चलो अब ये भी करना है. ठीक है चलो
But yeah,
ठीक है. ठीक है वानी, चलो.
you too.
मैं एक और स्ट्रीम करूंगा. अभी थोड़ा सा थक रहा हूँ, बट आई थिंक आई विल डेफिनेटली डू इट वेयर आई टॉक अबाउट द पीटर गोल्ड थिंग. हे जस्ट जॉइंड गाइस, ऐसा मत करो प्लीज. But I'm so happy so many of you are, this feels so nice. I actually don't want to leave, dude. This because 46 is good, dude. Yeah.
It's okay. Next time we'll like talk for an hour and then we'll pick up the short story.
Yeah.
I sound like that teacher who's hell bent and like syllabus complete करवाना है हमें, even though nobody cares.
जोर जोर के चिल्ला के सबको स्कीम बता दिया.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, भारत. तो बहुत लोग अब उस चैनल पे जा रहे हैं. मैं कुछ और भी बता रहा था, but I just forgot. Yeah. चलो, we are not both continue, guys. नहीं भाई, अब हम हमें जाने दो, इजाजत दो.
We've run out of content.
I woke up at 4 a.m. today. I slept at 2 a.m. मतलब मैं 2 घंटे सोया था. And आज वैसे मैं पूरे दिन सोया ही हूँ on and off, but yeah, man. चलो चलते हैं. And thank you so much for the love, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Today was a big day for us, and it means a lot. And yes, hopefully the video will release very soon. The current date is 13th of September. Because we have made 98 episodes. Vani's 25th episode is also coming very soon. Vani ki series ke 20 episodes ho gaye. And Vani in the 25th episode is planning something. I don't know. I'm just like, क्या plan कर रहे हो Vani 25th episode के लिए?
Yeah.
क्या plan?
We'll reveal that in the next Thursday wala thing live, maybe.
Smart. Finally, we learned Tanmay Bhatt trick. How to get the people. And just एक सप्तर्षि का comment का reply कर देते. He is asked for the 4th time, have you seen Midsommar? So मेरी Midsommar story बहुत ही शानदार है. But let's just tell it. I saw Midsommar during Mami, and I had a gold pass at Mami because I was also like conducting a lot of Q&As. And कुछ लोगों को गुस्सा आ रहा था तब, तो ऐसे थोड़ा ऐसे हो गए थे. Interestingly, Ari Aster, who is the director of the film, had come from like US for that screening. और ऐसे खलबली से मच रही थी हॉल में. But like the amazing Mami people came in and they were like, Arias sir is coming himself. So let's just behave. Because उनको रहते gold pass वालों को ऐसे क्यों देते वो देते, but like everything was sorted. और जैसे ही लोगों को लगा कि बाहर से कोई आ रहा है उसके सामने ढंग से behave करते, तो सब sort हो गया था. So I saw when he was in the theater himself and like उसने आगे movie introduce कराई थी. I'll give you a trivia about like Midsommar. Midsommar का जिस बंदे ने म्यूजिक दिया वो एक टेक्नो आर्टिस्ट है, मैं जिसका नाम अभी भूल रहा हूँ. I was reading about him very recently. It's a great film, very fucked up film, but it's a great film. I still think it doesn't have a very strong aftertaste. Like I am much more about the aftertaste. So मतलब उसका aftertaste मेरे को इतना वो नहीं लगा था. But I think it's a great film. Yes. And Vani, I would also recommend you watch it. Midsommar. You would love it. You met Arias, I'm jealous. I actually did not meet him. I'm just saying he was in the same room as me. And ना वो मेरे से मिला ना मैं उससे मिला. अब मिल लेंगे भाई. अगला गेस्ट बुला लेते हैं, क्या बोलते हो? ठीक है, चलो guys, चलते हैं. And this was a lot of fun. So cheers guys. Thank you so much. अच्छा लगा. Thank you. चलो, bye Vani.
Bye.
Bye guys.